Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He hasn't done nothing. No, the young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
There were many people who believe you're the most talented fighter ever, period. So whatever you say to this question, I think is important.
I apologize, but
No apologize about it.
There's no way he get demolished.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis respond sharply to the sparring footage and zero in on what they feel are obvious cracks in Shakur's game. They explain that his defense feels open. His reaction appears slower than imagined, and he keeps leaving windows that should never exist at his level. From their view, those errors are the kind that get punished fast. And Keyshawn's knockout underlines issues Shakur cannot afford to ignore.
I ain't get hit today, so I ain't tripping. If they can't hit me, they can't win, so 3 different sparring partners was frustrated because they couldn't hit me, so thank God, all God be the glory.
When I was talking for that hook?
I didn't. I heard you when I landed it. I heard when I landed it. I told you.
Because I told Ron shit like that.
Good. No complaints. I said Saturday, it was Saturday.
So,
I'm gonna stop the man, right?
You know that, right?
I don't know what he gonna do.
He's gonna run.
Some say he gonna run, some say he gonna press me.
Oh, he gonna run.
I'm good, bro.
Boxing at a good pace, controlling the pace.
Thanks, shit.
They looking for an excuse. That's what you're saying, coach? They looking for an excuse. Well, shit, they better start making them. They better start making them.
Let's go, Rail.
They better start making them. They looking for an excuse already, champ.
He's like a world champ. He amazing.
He from Cali.
He amazing.
Gervonta Davis also offers a blunt reality check on Shakur Stevenson's style ahead of the matchup. He feels Teofimo Lopez presents a nightmare stylistic problem and makes it clear this is not an easy fight for Stevenson. From his viewpoint, Shakur doesn't possess real power, has never shown true aggression, and the idea of him being a defensive mastermind is exaggerated. Tank says all Stevenson really does is move forward and backward, which in his eyes reveals a lack of genuine technique and leaves him exposed against someone like Teofimo.
6, 7 more fights and I'm naming names. One of the guys, obviously, you and Shakur got into it on Twitter. You was like,
Yeah.
you wanted them 6 or 7.
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
For sure?
Yeah, he's definitely one of
Do
them.
you think that's going to be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Because he a good boxer, nigga. Like, that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
All right.
His power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. If you go look at his fights.
So you
I
feel
probably
like
put
that's
him on
easy
game
work?
by the time of that. Yeah,
Hold on, but you feel like it's easy work, though. You like...
Come on, bro.
Gervonta Davis doubles down on his criticism of Shakur Stevenson, calling his offense nearly non-existent and saying that even in sparring, Shakur showed very little danger. Tank explains that when he clipped him with 6 gloves, Stevenson immediately pulled back, which in his view revealed how limited his offense truly is. He believes Shakur's reputation is wildly overhyped and that Teofimo Lopez will be able to exploit those flaws. Tank even challenges Stevenson to run it back with Edwin de los Santos, insisting that if Shakur truly thinks he's the best, he will never take that fight because, according to Tank, he lacks the technical depth to survive at that level. And the danger only grows against someone like Teofimo.
I touched him with 16-ounce gloves on him, and he ran. Imagine if I hit him with 8 ounces. The guy is here too.
Who? What guy?
The one that
was there?
No, the one that he sparred.
Oh,
I mean, the one that he fought.
Oh, Edwin. Yeah, you seen him. Yeah, I seen
yeah.
Edwin. Yeah, I saw Edwin in here.
Tell him rematch that guy. Now, if he beat him, then
There you go.
we can get him.
Okay.
I guarantee you won't fight that guy again.
Oh, Edwin.
Yeah, I guarantee.
Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis share a rare connection within boxing, remaining tightly linked even as traveling across separate weight divisions and paths. They constantly sharpen one another inside the gym, shaping their craft side by side as their training partnership grows just as notable as their personal rise within the sport today.
Who your third?
Who stopped it? Cool one.
Who stopped it?
Yeah, he good.
Bet. That's my 3.
Me? I know. Me, him, and him.
Yeah, at 6.
Okay.
get a ball. Hey,
a game, right?
Man, I'll bet some push.
You not scoring shit. Let's do it. It's gonna be up to him. Yo. You gonna stop pushing me? What's wrong with this nigga? He's not doing shit. He's not scoring. I'm not scoring. He might not score. That's how I know. He gonna lock your ass down. I already know how you play, little nigga. And then, cuz, you too little.
I can do this shit with rocks.
Are you guarding me? Yes, nigga. Okay. Yes. All you gonna do is do all this running. You gonna do all this running and try to shoot. Go watch Steph Curry. Go watch Steph, nigga. What I say, you gonna do all that running.
The bond had always stayed friendly, yet operating at that elite level inevitably exposes cracks on the surface. The knockout highlighted how far Keyshawn had grown, revealing a sharper, smarter fighter who now blended his power with true tactical awareness. Inside the gym, his steady evolution had grown clear, as every sparring session showed a more complete, dangerous version of Keyshawn than ever seen before.
What has training with Shakur and Bud Crawford done for you in your career as a fighter?
Yeah, man, started off with Shakur, like literally, like he kind of like, in terms of getting that real elite experience and sparring somebody so talented and so skillful, being blessed to be around somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? He really carried me throughout my amateur career. You know what I'm saying? He's professional. He already went to the Olympics, so he helping me with that. Then he's going pro. He's the top prospect. He's everything I'm am right now. So being alongside everything, like I'm saying, I'm going back to my little 3-round fights, amateurly, and I'm looking at these guys like, y'all little dudes, like y'all ain't doing nothing I'm doing. I'm training with real professionals that already went to the Olympics and everything. Y'all can't fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I transpired to be the top prospect, the Olympic hopeful and stuff like that. Cause like being around Shakur got me to meet, you know, Jay Prince and Terrence Crawford. Got me to meet the gold medalist back in 2016 at 141 pounds. You know what I'm saying? He got me around so much elite stuff that I took in. I made myself better. You feel what I'm saying? That it's outside of just me and him sparring. You know what I'm saying? Like he really carried me throughout my amateur career for sure. And like me meeting Terrence Crawford is really like another blessing that God is just keep blessing me, because I had somebody to carry me through my amateur. Now I'm a top prospect professionally, all that. Now I got somebody else that's already a world champion. It's like every level I get to, I meet somebody that I really like take in that's already like 3 or 2 steps ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a blessing, and that's why every time like after a fight, I always say, I'm just living this out. I don't got no plans with professional boxing. God is just really putting me in positions that He want me to be in, and I'm just living.
Keyshawn Davis said he was prepared to test himself against the very best in the division, explaining that he wanted the hardest possible matchups to show he truly belonged at the top. He made it clear he was hunting elite competition and was fueled by the goal of placing himself among boxing's biggest names. At the same time, he repeatedly emphasized that a professional fight with Shakur Stevenson would never happen, despite public curiosity and constant calls for that matchup. He explained they had agreed long ago to never face one another, with that decision grounded in their friendship and the mutual respect they share.
And you're in a great division. When you talk about the lightweight division at 135, I mean, you got Shakur, you know, your homie, you got Gervonta, you got Isaac Cruz, Devin Haney, and I read where you said, I'm ready for a world title shot now. Do you believe that, though, that Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur saying I got to do an interview with you, and I'm like, cool, what you think? Like, because I'm a person that really believes in myself, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to get other people's opinions too. Like, am I tripping, or do what I really believe, is that true? Is other people believe that in them too? And he like, bro, what you believe in, keep believing in that, because I believe in it too. I feel like you're ready for them top. I said, cool, you think I'm ready for them top guys, like those real top guys? Because I feel like I am. He said, bro, I feel like you can fight anybody you want to fight. And he said, anybody. So I'm like, damn, okay.
Keyshawn Davis emphasized that his sparring with Shakur Stevenson was strictly training and never intended as a personal shot or any form of disrespect. The two share a connection that reaches far beyond boxing. They first crossed paths as amateurs, sparring and training together as kids, and over the years formed a friendship built on shared experiences and mutual respect. Davis often points out how they grew up watching each other evolve, push through obstacles, and stand by one another during tough personal moments, making their bond about far more than just fights inside the ring.
he coming to our gym, so I'm hearing about him. I'm like, yo, who is Shakur Stevenson dude? Everybody keep talking about it in our gym. Like, yo, he just won the Junior Worlds. You know, when you go overseas and you fight. I'm like, he just won the Junior Worlds for real? I'm like, okay, so he should be nice. So long story short, he get there. I see him, right? So, you know, he light skinned, you know, curly hair. I'm like, this dude you been talking about? This the dude y'all talking about? Like, I'm like, man, ain't no way he good. I'm about to beat him up, right? Long story short, you know, like, he signed up with us, days go by, we training with him, everything cool for real. He cool for real. Like, ain't nothing personal, you know? I'm just talking trash, like at 14, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking trash. Boom, sparring day come. I'm confident. I'm knowing I'm about to go in here and beat him up, right? Man, I get in the ring, man. Why I cannot hit this man, right? I cannot hit him, but he touching me. So I'm like, oh.
However, the knockout places Shakur back under the spotlight, and Gervonta Davis wastes no time adding pressure, questioning whether Shakur truly belongs among boxing's elite and suggesting his resume doesn't match the hype surrounding his name. His response feels less like simple criticism and more like the release of long-held frustration. As their rivalry keeps simmering in the background, with every interview and social media exchange reinforcing the feeling that this tension runs far deeper than ordinary competitive respect.
Some of your 135 contemporaries have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson, well, of course he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 126, 30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you going to get hit. What you going to do when you...
Shakur Stevenson shares that his issues with Gervonta Davis go beyond simple criticism, pointing to mindset and energy as the heart of the tension. He believes that as Tank grew older and more established, his dismissive attitude turned into open hostility, showing that he views Stevenson as a real threat. Shakur notes that Davis visibly reacts whenever his name comes up, and he reads that irritation not as disrespect, but as insecurity, proof that Tank recognizes the danger Stevenson represents in the division, even if he downplays it publicly.
There was a time where you guys were pretty cool, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What changed?
Competition. As you get older, you start to know what competition is, and he kind of looked at me like, I feel like I was a threat, which is rightfully so. Like, I don't blame him for the way that he looked at me, but it is what it is. It's two guys that just want to be the best in our sport, and we were ready to lay it all on the line.
Did he say to you like, yo, I don't want to be friends, or we can't, or is it just like a gradual thing where it started to become more distant?
Now you just know energy. You know energy. Once you feel the energy that's coming at you, you understand like, okay, I get it.
When do you think that started to change?
I think as he kind of matured and got older. Once you get older and mature, his energy kind of let it be known. Like,
Shakur Stevenson believes Gervonta Davis knows that he would present a serious challenge in the ring. He also points out a key difference in their mindsets. Tank approaches the sport with a me-or-nobody attitude. Meanwhile, Shakur thrives on pushing himself against the best, proving his spot at the top by facing elite competition head-on.
You know, getting to the level that you're at now.
He knew exactly. Deep down inside, he could sit here and say, I'm not this, I'm not a good fighter, I'm not that, but deep down inside, he knows that I'm the truth.
Right.
So with him knowing that, he knows that I'm the biggest threat around where he's at.
Do you see he gets very upset when people ask him about you?
Yeah, I think that's insecurity though. I think he's insecure.
Because he knows that you give him trouble? Like, what's he insecure about in your opinion?
With top level guys like him, cause like I'm kind of different. I look at things like competition, but like his mentality is more so like it's either me or it's nobody. It's not a 1A, 1B, or you don't have nobody equal to you. So I understand his mentality, but I like to prove that I'm the best. So we kind of just move in different ways.
On the other hand, Shakur Stevenson trains with relentless focus as he gears up for his clash with Teofimo Lopez. Every day in camp, he pushes both body and mind, sharpening his movement, timing, and technique to counter Lopez's power and aggression. He spars with elite partners, including Taron Crawford, and incorporates strength work to boost punch power. Stevenson's dedication and discipline reveal a fighter determined to conquer the biggest challenge of his career.
Okay. Just straight, boom, straight shot. Like right here, boom, there you go. But you gotta make sure you step. Bam. That's when the motherfucker trying to run out. When the motherfucker trying to run, mop, there you go. Straight. Jab. Jab.
Shakur Stevenson looked back on his time training with Terence Crawford, sharing that he genuinely enjoyed the experience and gained priceless lessons from the boxing legend.
What is that like? I mean, fighting Terence Crawford, was sparring Terence Crawford. You know, this guy's a beast.
He can do anything, and you never know what to expect when you go in the ring with Bud.
Have you ever got the best of him in sparring?
I don't speak on that. I mean, like I have good days. He had good days, and honestly, I appreciate him for pushing me to the level that I am at.
Teofimo Lopez has made it clear that defending his titles against Shakur Stevenson is about more than just another bout. As the reigning WBO and Ring Junior welterweight champion, Lopez sees this fight as safeguarding everything he's built through years of hard work, sacrifice, and perseverance. He sees Stevenson not simply as a challenger, but as a real threat capable of taking his crown, which drives Lopez to train and compete with full intensity. For him, the championship represents every tough camp, every setback, and every moment of effort on the journey to the top, making this fight as personal as it is competitive.
Really adamant about fighting each other next, and I can't wait for us to really lace it up. And I see him across the ring, and really when that bell rings, lights out for him.
What's it like seeing him now kind of face to face? When you look at him, what do you see? Because obviously you're not locked in just yet, and the closer it gets to a fight, obviously things turn a little bit. But when you do look at Shakur, what do you think of him?
I think I don't think too much of it. You know, I think that he believes in himself. That's one thing. But I'm here to destroy his dreams and all that he wants to do and become. You can't take this from me. I worked very hard for it. I've bled for this. You know, and I'm not taking nothing from him. But I just believe that what's gonna happen next is for destiny in the boxing ring to decide.
Teofimo Lopez is focused on exploiting Shakur Stevenson's weaknesses and making a statement in the ring. While he recognizes Stevenson's reputation as a top southpaw, Lopez isn't intimidated. He's faced southpaws before and has a strategy designed to catch Stevenson off guard, with his father at his side, who downplays Shakur's hype and recalls moments where he was dropped. Lopez enters the fight confident that he can repeat history and display his skill and precision on fight night.
Not to look over it, but a lot of people look at southpaws they're very difficult, but I grew up with southpaws since a kid. Kind of understand the rhythms of it. Don't get me wrong, he could be slick, but there's something I do to southpaws that just work in my favor.
Shakur different though.
It's all right.
Shakur's a special fighter. But
you got dropped, man. What you talking about?
You
got dropped.
Yes, Dad.
Even his little daughter said.
Hold on, get a props of Mike, man.
Dad, like, we need that fight.
Get a props of Mike, man.
Now,
No, don't stay quiet. Don't stay quiet.
Now I understand why you still.
Don't stay quiet.
No, yeah. Still like nah.
Freaking 4 seconds, man.
This is a special fight because of who we both of y'all are, but Shakur is a special fighter. You gotta acknowledge.
Teofimo Lopez is training under his father and is ready to step into the ring brimming with confidence, ready to unleash his full power against Shakur Stevenson. His father insists Lopez will break Stevenson's defense, pointing out that his fight with William Zapata didn't show his true ability. Zapata could have been finished easily if Lopez hadn't held back. Together, they are planning to expose Shakur decisively, and they aren't holding anything back.
That's what we fighting.
There you go.
Yeah.
So he does agree that he's special.
He does get hit.
But I mean, he got hit.
He's gonna crack him at least. He's gonna hit him.
He got hit a couple times against Cepeda, but he put himself in a position. Normally, he doesn't get hit like that.
That boy would have been down.
Damn. Shakur Stevenson also spoke confidently ahead of his fight with Teofimo Lopez, stressing that his camp preparation is dialed in and fully on track. With only days remaining until fight night, he emphasized that Lopez will need the same level of discipline to rise to the challenge, highlighting Shakur's focused, professional mindset and readiness to perform at the highest level.
Boy, ready? 3 more weeks. We locked in. Rounds in the bank. Khalil, what up, gang? Y'all already know. I promise you already. T.O. better be working. Cause I promise you I put in so much work this camp. Let's do it.
What's your take on all of this? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Do you think Shakur Stevenson is underrated, overrated, or exactly where he belongs in the rankings?